Nate's Secret Layer Motorsports. The C6 needs a bath.
Sorry, it's a mess.
That's shop life. It's actually one of the cleaner shops I've seen. So how's everything going? How'd it go yesterday?
All right.
Right
Caught
on.
me a little bit, but we got it. Had to fight back a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Right on. Let's see what she looks like with her juicy new mounts. So let's see what we got here. Wow. All right. Yeah, that's a significant difference in room. But yeah, these are the BMR Poly mounts that we showed in the last video.
No matter how, we did have to pull the cooler line and drain a little bit of coolant in order to get the old motor mount out. There was no other way.
Yeah.
Unless we completely removed the header and the steering shaft, it was just easier to do that.
Yeah, and so, you know, one thing I was seeing a lot online and looking up other people's experience putting these in, a lot of people asked if you could do it without the headers coming out. And honestly, it looks like if you pull that cooler line and you burp the system afterwards, it's a lot less work than pulling out that
And lift the
header.
motor too. We did have to lift the motor a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. But otherwise, it looks like it was pretty straightforward. One of the reasons why you'd want to switch to these motor mounts other than the extra room that you get is the stiffening up the engine mounts can actually quicken up the reaction time and the 60 foot at the starting line. The reason why I'm trying to do anything I can on this vehicle to move out from the line is best 60 foot I've ever gotten out of it was like a 138, and that's on full drag coilovers, and I'm expecting it can do a lot better than that, so I'm just trying to get rid of some lag in the drive line. And like I said in the last video, these mounts have had 80,000 miles on them, and before I was boosted with the Pro Charger, I had a full bolt-on nitrous setup, and I was spraying 175 and a 200 shot on that setup, and I was definitely pushing the limits of the factory block and the factory bushings. And after upgrading to polyurethane bushings on the differential and the cradle, I saw a huge difference in less deflection in the rear, which led to a lot more predictable of a launch. But the issue now is it seems like I just can't really get that power to be instant like I'm expecting it to be. So hopefully these motor mounts will fix that, or at least give me some kind of advantage to help me get that power to the ground quicker. While we're here, what else you're working on in the shop, Nate?
Oh man, a lot of little things. Corvette's back, cooling fan issue. We don't know if it's a power supply or if it's a control module, but got to figure that one out today. Gonna start rewiring the 79. Already started pulling the harness for that. We're doing a full, probably American Auto Wire kit. We got to add some frame connectors to it. I got to finish the 4-link in the rear. Just finished mocking this up to take it back down and send it to the body shop to get it undercoated.
Right on.
Engine bay repainted. And I think that's the bulk of the concentration right now until the parts for the M3 outside come back.
Right on. Yeah, it seems like, Nate's pretty much got a lot of different things going in and out of the shop at all times. These Camaros are going to be here for a minute because they're more of like an extended build, but you'll see cars coming and going from his shop.
And you'll see a couple stay here for a long time.
Yeah. Nate works on all kinds of late model cars, primarily late model performance, late model customization. He also does just general repair. But then he's not, he's also been able to work on European vehicles and even Japanese vehicles. He's pretty much a jack of all trades when it comes to mechanic work, which is one of the reasons why I like to work with him. Plus, he's got a pretty good standard of quality of work.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah, and a lot of people say they can do this and that, and you end up with more headaches than enjoyment out of your project. And Nate's definitely going to tell you whether or not he can do something, and if he can or can't.
Then I know somebody who can.
Yeah,
but I definitely like to let my work speak for itself.
Yep. So together this year, we're going to be working on getting this thing going as fast as it can. But there's also a lot of other projects involving 6 gens and other late model GM stuff that we're going to be working on this year. So stay tuned. Have a good night.